Hi everybody, CohhCarnage here with another thoughts video, this time on Monster Hunter Wilds. I have been looking forward to this game since Monster Hunter Worlds. I skipped Monster Hunter Rise because one of the things I've always loved about this game is the graphic fidelity and how amazing and big it looks, and I knew they weren't really going to be able to pull that off on the Switch, so I skipped that and waited for Wilds, and you know what? Pretty glad I did. Monster Hunter Wilds is a gorgeous game that has awesome gameplay and a lot of excellent farming that I have loved participating in. Before we continue this video, I do want to point a couple things out. This game does currently, as of the timing of this video, have massive performance issues, especially on mid and lower end machines. Capcom is working on it, but it is definitely a consideration. So please keep in mind before watching this video that if you do have a mid to lower end system, you will definitely want to check out the performance issue on your computer. And also keep in mind the benchmark may not be the most accurate you can do. So look around and make sure that it's good for you. That being said, things I like about this game. The environments are incredibly pretty. The monsters are a lot of fun, and they're big and giant and fun to find and explore and fight. The new mechanic additions, the wound system and the new focus targeting, I really enjoy. As a switch axe user, I have big, slow attacks, and being able to kind of slightly nudge them in the right direction using the focus system is awesome. I've been playing with mouse and keyboard and really enjoying that. I also really enjoy the switch axe extra move. I did try a variety of other weapons, but did kind of come back to the switch axe. Turns out I'm a switch axe main. I didn't choose the switch axe life, it chose me. But all the weapons that I played felt good, and I haven't really seen any weapons not get some form of love, which is pretty cool. They do seem like they all have some fun new moves and some good things there. So yeah, been really enjoying my time there. Now, in terms of the not so great stuff, the performance we talked about. The performance is not looking really good, especially on mid and low end machines. It's been kind of a thing with Capcom lately, so hopefully they can get the RE engine under control and get the performance up to snuff. Also, I do need to say that I really did not enjoy the main story in this one, more so than usual, where in the past, I felt like the main story was there and it was never really good, but it kind of was pretty short and at a decent clip to get to the action segments quicker. In Monster Hunter Wilds, they, for some reason, decided to shine more of a spotlight on the story. So the character-centric cutscenes are longer, there's more dialogue, and frankly, I don't feel like it really works. A lot of people don't play Monster Hunter games for the story anyway. So with that in mind, it's a little weird for them to kind of front load the game with the stuff that people aren't really super into. I had to kind of watch all the cutscenes at the beginning because I wanted to know what was going on. But as I've gotten later into the game, I am not only skipping most of the dialogue, but I'm having a much better time doing that. Because a lot of the dialogue is just vacuous. It's not very well written. It's super kind of like over the top anime style. And it's just, for me, it's not doing it at all. And I would say that in future Monster Hunters, if they are going to focus this much on the story, maybe put in more of an effort of making an actual like interesting story with interesting characters and not just one of these classic Monster Hunter, we're just going to have events that kind of lead you around the world stuff. Cause yeah, I feel like that it's just not really working anymore. Again, I don't mind that you want to focus on it, but if you are going to focus on it, please make it a little higher quality so that spotlight lights up more interesting things instead of like arguably the worst part of the game. So anyway, that being said, you can skip that if you want to. And going back to kind of the other side of this pendulum, we'll swing back to the good stuff. The gameplay is awesome. I have been having a great time farming through it. I have, I think, almost 30 plus hours in it at this point, and I have goals, I have endgame stuff I want to do, I have armor sets I'm doing, there's a transmog system. So yeah, it's been good. But anyway, that is my quick thoughts on Monster Hunter. Oh, one final thing I do want to throw in there. Capcom, hire a new UI guy. Like, you need to fundamentally redesign the menu system, the entire like window and the radial stuff. Like, all of this stuff needs a fundamental redesign. It is hard to use. It is clunky. It does not feel good. And there needs to be so much more QOL in there in terms of like auto banking your items, knowing what you're doing, which radial you're on. Like, it's just gotten to the point where the entire UX has become very clunky. And I would strongly say maybe for the next Monster Hunter, don't keep trying to build on what you have. Consider a fundamental reinvention. Because especially like you can kind of tell there's all these vestige components of Monster Hunter things that have happened over the last couple decades that are just still kind of there. And whenever you finish a hunt, you shouldn't have to go through 5 separate windows. Okay, we can combine those into one nice window, get all the information we need, and have like one button press to go on. We don't need 5 different windows that we then have to like go through and some need to show up and unlock. And again, need to reinvent this. Same thing with like lobbies and some of the multiplayer stuff. Other games are doing it so much better at this point. Like, again, time for some fundamental reinventions and kind of get the franchise caught up, because the other parts of the game are awesome. We all love them. So it'd be great if these other facets could kind of come up to the same level of awesomeness that you deliver with the gameplay. Anyway, that's Monster Hunter Wilds. Hope you enjoyed this thoughts video. I'm going to go back to playing it. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.